The phrase of the week is 校正回归. Translated literally, this means correctional return. RTI has been referring to this as adding backlog cases to previous daily totals. Basically, there's been a delay in COVID-19 testing and authorities are now going back and increasing the numbers on certain dates. The term sounds like bureaucratic hoopla, and, well, it kind of is. But there's a huge debate surrounding this term, and in fact, it was one of the most Googled terms in Taiwan this week. Since the beginning of the pandemic, Taiwan's Central Epidemic Command Center holds a daily 2 p.m. press conference where officials announce the newly confirmed COVID-19 cases from the day before. The CECC generally just goes, here are how many new cases there are today, and they announce other pandemic things. However, last Saturday, during the daily press conference, they announced 321 confirmed cases, with an additional 400 backlog cases, which were attributed to other days earlier in the week. Health officials said backlog cases happen when high COVID-19 testing volumes causes a delay in reporting. In simple terms, the testing process got jammed up and health officials couldn't get the correct numbers out in time. But a lot of people went, hold up, you can't just correct the numbers to make them sound better than they are. For example, saying 321 plus 400 sounds much better than confirming 721 confirmed cases in a day. People online started memeing the situation. The idea was, well, if the government can correct numbers, then I want to correct numbers too. This meme is an exchange between a couple. The girl asks the boy, how many girlfriends have you had? The boy says, just you, baby. And then it says, after getting married, the husband corrected that number to 50 girlfriends. Now that is something you don't want to go back and correct. Just be upfront, be truthful about it. It's easier that way. This meme says, you having lost all that weight preparing to stuff your face with all those backlog calories. Now I have definitely been adding those backlog calories back in ever since we hit level 3, you know what I'm saying? When backlog cases first surfaced, a legislator asked if paid taxes can be returned to the people, to which someone on the internet said, well, have you heard of a tax refund? Because it sounds like you might be describing a tax refund. In all seriousness though, backlogging isn't something Taiwan just pulled out of a hat. There's precedent for it from the UK, Japan, and the US. Whether or not they should distinguish between backlog and new cases, I don't really know. But for proper data processing, I do think it's important we know which cases were confirmed on what days. That way we get a much more statistically accurate picture of what's going on. If it were up to me though, I'd go back and correct this whole COVID-19 disease, you know, in general. This thing's just done us no good. Bonus tag! On May 18th, Taiwan announced that schools had to close between May 19th and May 28th. Parents freaked out because they had to work and didn't know what to do with the kids at home. On Tuesday, official extended closures to June 14th. Now, parents in Taiwan look like this. That's all I've got for you this week, guys. Good luck, parents. You're gonna need it.